Alexis McAllister is a new Juve player, or at least according to the pink paper Gazzetta dello Sport, he only wants Juve. He wants Juve. He already said yes to Juventus. Then the turbo. Federico Chiesa is putting the turbo because he wants to be ready. He wants to be ready for the first minute for a big game. And then the controversy. The Argentinian boys, Paredes and Di Maria, are still not training at La Continassa. They are not even in Italy. Big polemic, big controversy that I want to give my honest opinion about. A really annoying topic. Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. I hope you're all doing well. Guys, don't forget, put a maximum of like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and I don't know if you saw it or not, but yesterday I made a second video on the channel about sleepy Serie A. Serie A that was watching all the other leagues starting again to play football, offering the fans some football during Christmas period. Serie A, no, they will wait 52 days. But on the other side, it's also good because it gave me the opportunity to watch Auxerre versus Monaco, with a player 17 years old that made his first appearance in Ligue 1. He's normally playing with the under-19 of Monaco, Elias Ben Seghir. 2 goals, 2 winning goals, because at the end they won 3-2 with that second winning goals, mamma mia, goal alla Del Piero. I don't know if you watch it or not, if you were able to follow it, but guys, go on Twitter, type in Elias Ben Seghir, watch the goal. Fantastic. Note the name because probably in the future we'll hear about him. Speaking about Twitter, speaking about social media, guys, I need your help. I really sincerely need your help. Some people already started. Can you do me a favor? The channel will celebrate 3 years in January, on the 1st of January, and I want to do again my first ever video, top 10 Juve gifts. I want to do it, but I need your help. Can you tag me with the hashtag GJustjuve on Twitter, or tag me on other social media with your best Juve gif or meme or picture, whatever you want. Put them, tag me, so that I can do again a new video, and this time thanks to your help. Guys, now we speak about Juventus because we have a lot of things to say, starting with Tutto Sport e adesso giochiamo noi. Tutto Sport, and now we are playing. Who will play? Well, Federico Chiesa, already tomorrow versus Standard. Not from the start, because he's in a journey to start again from the first minute. When? Well, versus Napoli. He will play tomorrow a few minutes versus Standard de Liège in our stadium. Then a few minutes versus Cremonese, a few minutes versus Udinese, resting a bit, and then from the start versus Napoli. Would be fantastic. We can't wait to see our number 7. Why? Why are they saying Tutto Sport e adesso giochiamo noi? And now we play, because we have to put aside all the things that are surrounding Juve at the moment. We already spoke about it too long, for too much time. Speak about the field. This is the mission of Allegri, protecting the team, put a bubble over the team so that we are focusing only there on the pitch. Juve, Max rimette il turbo. Max is putting the turbo to the players, giving trust also to the Italian boys, Miretti, Fagioli, Locatelli, that never went away on holiday or whatever. They were there on the field to play football, to show Max Allegri that they wanted to be there at Juventus. Not only them, because the Brazilians are back. Well, a lot of more people are there to play versus Standard de Liège tomorrow, Kostic, McKennie, and so on and so on. And then we see what will happen. We have a problem to fix, guys. Right side of the field, because if on the left Ealing Jr. just signed his contract and was promoted, he will help Kostic. We have a problem on the right side because Quadrado is still not 100% fit. Not sure if we will see him traveling with the team from the Continassa to the Allianz Stadium tomorrow. So 4 players can have the possibility to show that they deserve to play there on the right side. De Sciglio come back. For how long? We don't know. We know that it's a player that is made of glass. Well, De Sciglio on the right side could be an alternative tomorrow, because we have to program and schedule already the starting lineup versus Cremonese. If not him, Marley Ake, that was already tested last year before the injury in the summer in that 3-5-2 with quite poor result. Otherwise, a Soule that in the last friendly versus Reika showed that he wanted to sacrifice himself in the double role, offensive and defensive, for Allegri. Will it be enough, or will Allegri think, hey, if we continue with that 3-5-2, probably it's better for him to go on loan with some clubs in Italy from Serie A that are already on the number 30 from Argentina, number 30 from Juventus. Or the last option, Barbieri. Barbieri that already showed in a few games that he can probably be a player for the future on that right side of the field. Anyway, if nobody arrives on the right side of the field, guys, we have a problem. Now we go to McAllister. No, I'm not speaking about Kevin from Home Alone. I'm speaking about Alexis McAllister because Gazzetta dello Sport is putting on the front page, McAllister, voglio la Juve, I want Juventus. First of all, Gazzetta dello Sport, you know that you are not my favorite paper. Attention, I'm speaking to you. Don't play with my emotion. Don't make me hot and excited about a player if it's not true. Because I know that sometimes you are manipulating people. A few days ago, we were speaking about an initiative from some Juventini with the hashtag Blocco la Gazzetta. I block la Gazzetta. Why? Because they were fed up. They were tired about reading every single day on social network Gazzetta dello Sport speaking about Juventus being relegated, Juventus in Serie B, Juventus will go in jail, and so on and so on. They were starting massively to block la Gazzetta. I don't want Gazzetta to do a kind of special mission to attract again Juventini to read the paper, because if this is what they are doing with that McAllister name on the page, well, it would be even more disgusting. Anyway, what are they saying about McAllister? Yesterday we already spoke about him, why he could be a really great addition for Juve, with Rabiot leaving Juventus, with Paredes not be renewed or at least not signed permanently from Juventus to Paris Saint-Germain, and then probably with McKennie going out of Juve. Well, we will need some other players at a certain moment. Sergej Milinkovic-Savic still on top of that list. We spoke about it yesterday, but difficult, and maybe it's better to think about younger players. 24 years for the Argentinian boys. The first thing I was thinking is, what about the passport? Because he's Argentinian, not a European player. On that side, we are safe. Papa Carlos has some origins from Europe, from Scotland, for example. Mama Silvana has origins from Italy. On that side, we are okay. He can play for Juve, and that's already a great news. Otherwise, we go again in these kind of Luis Suarez deals, and I'm not happy about that. After that, well, the father is already a player of football. He already played 3 times for the national team of Argentina. Played with Diego Armando Maradona when they were at Boca Juniors. Well, it's a family affair, football. His 2 brothers, bigger brothers, are playing also football in Argentina. He's the one that is having the most success. After playing in Argentina, he went to Europe, to UK, playing with Brighton. Well, the guy is increasing his baggage of experience, and also what he's showing is actually quite beautiful. Of course, the World Cup was a beautiful window to show his quality, and he seduced, he made Max Allegri fall in love with him. Max Allegri that is thinking about the player because he has all the quality that he loves. We are speaking about high pressing, a player that is able to go up and down and enter the box, like for example Weston McKennie on the other side of the field, a player that can play for 95 or 100 minutes without resting on the field with high pressing. Super great passing qualities, all what Max Allegri loves. He loves also the fact that, of course, he can play on the left and on the right in the midfield, in 3-man midfield, in 2-man midfield. He's loving it. What about McAllister? Well, apparently, after the step to Brighton, he's now dreaming about a bigger club, and Juventus is a club made for him. At least, this is what Gazzetta dello Sport is reporting that Alexis said to his family members, because the father is part of the managers of the agency that is actually controlling Alexis McAllister. He said, that's a top club for me. I would dream about Juventus. Right or not, I don't know, guys, but I have to admit that for 45-50 million euro, why not young blood stopping dreaming about Sergej Milinkovic-Savic and going towards a player that can give some quality in terms of muscles, but also in terms of really beautiful technique and vision on the field. Why not? I'm all in for McAllister, even if I want to take it with a grain of salt, because Gazzetta dello Sport, I'm still doubting if they are not playing a bit like Salve with the emotion of the people. Attenzione. We'll continue to speak about McAllister in other videos. What about the right side? Well, Juventus tomorrow will pay attention to Fresneda from Valladolid, because we know that it's a player that has been linked to Juve. And then what about Rabiot? Well, Rabiot, Tuttosport is saying that Juventus is insisting for the French player. They are writing, La Juve insiste con Veronique. Juventus is insisting with Veronique, the mother of Rabiot. Attenzione, I don't want to be on the front page of Gazzetta dello Sport with Juventus stalking mothers. Attenzione, I don't want to hear that. Anyway, I don't believe that it will happen. You know, we already spoke about it so many times on the channel. We have to pay attention, last topic of the channel, about controversy, because we know it. Some papers are like hyenas, they are observing the Juve world, and if we are speaking too bad about our own Juventus, about our own players, well, the people that are hating Juve, they are happy, because we are doing the work for them. Today, Corriere dello Sport is opening with big Gruppo Vacanza Juve, holiday team Juventus. Disgusting title. Well, people are late at the party. They're speaking about Di Maria and Paredes, and then some other people are on the snow speaking about Cuadrado and about Paul Pogba. What about Paul Pogba? We already spoke about him, and today he answered the haters with a video. I made a short about it, with him dancing on the snow, telling, look how I am skiing, saying to the people, I am not skiing, I'm just here with my family, with my beautiful wife and with my kids. That's what I'm doing. Anyway, that was his answer. Then Cuadrado was on the snow, and then you have Di Maria and Paredes. We have three players that played the final: Di Maria, Paredes, and Rabiot. Rabiot lost it, but he played even more minutes than Di Maria at the World Cup. Rabiot is already back at Juventus. This morning we already watched on social media Rabiot arriving, being back to train with the team so that he's ready versus Cremonese. Let's say one thing. You know that I always considered players also human beings, maybe even more human beings than football players. And if, according to the rules, they are respecting the rules, we can say nothing. They are humans just like you, just like me. They need some rest, they need some holiday, they need to party, they need to have social interactions with the family or with the friends or whatever they want. Everyone is entitled to do whatever they want, according to the laws, of course, in private life. And that's something that I will always try to protect. So I don't care about Pogba going on the snow with his family. I don't care about the Cuadrado going on the snow with his family. I don't care, in a way, about Di Maria and Paredes using what they can use, because you have a certain amount of days to respect in terms of resting before going back to Juve. Well, they have holidays until the 2nd of January on paper. They are coming back on 2nd of January. Can we be pissed off because they are taking their holidays and they want to celebrate New Year's maybe in Argentina with their family? In a way, no, because they are doing what, according to law, is okay. On the other side, there are also we, fans, that are not happy because we are not first. We are at -10 from Napoli, and we want our best players on the field. We want Pogba to play. Yes, I am annoyed because I didn't see a single minute of Pogba on the field. Of course I am annoyed. I am annoyed about the Argentinian players that can't sacrifice themselves, like Dybala, for example, that anticipated his return even if he didn't play the World Cup. He was there as a tourist, but he didn't play. But anyway, he's back with Roma. Well, our Argentinian boys, they made themselves the decision to not say stop to their holidays and come back earlier to train to be ready versus Cremonese. Guys, these are the things that remains in my mind from a certain moment when I have to decide who is my favorite player, which is the name that I stamp on my shirt, which is the player that I want to protect and to defend. Well, they enter in the category that you didn't sacrifice yourself for Juve. I will not sacrifice myself for defending you. I am sorry. At the end of the year, if I have to make a choice about Paredes, well, it will be go back to Paris Saint-Germain instead of going on holiday while you are in Juventus. So yes, I am pissed off. I am not happy. There is a difference in respecting privacy, in going and insulting them. That's something that I really forbid. I never love that, and I would recommend every people never doing that, because everyone is entitled to have a private life and respecting the rules, of course. Then there is the feeling, and the feeling you can't command the feeling. That's what you are feeling. And of course, I'm not happy with our Argentinian boys not saying no. I respect it. I will support them when they are back. I hope that Di Maria and Paredes can finally give that little extra to bring Juventus where they belong, first of Serie A, qualifying to Champions League, competing in the biggest stages, thanks to the Argentinian boys, why not? But it's true that in my heart, at the moment, and I underline it, at the moment, well, they didn't show me enough for me to love them. And that's something that I'm really sorry about. What about Pogba? Well, Pogba, I defended him already. Then, of course, Paul Pogba, he needs someone that tells him what he can post on social media and not because it's doing something wrong, but because you have some people that whatever you are doing, they are hating. So today in 2023, nearly, you have to manage. You have to adapt to new technology and also to new behavior of young people that whatever happens, they want to hate. Pay attention, Pogba, pay attention to all the people. Guys, whatever. We will see each other or tonight for a live or tomorrow. Grazie, forza, Juve.